Hey, hey, English learners! Welcome back to the English Leap podcast, your cozy place to learn easy English through real conversations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Jake. We're really happy you're here.
Okay, listen. Before you even blink, if 2025 felt like a blur, if you kept saying, I'll start tomorrow, if you're tired of watching other people level up while you stay in the same place, this episode is for you.
Yeah, because today is not about motivation for one day. It's about a decision for a whole year.
Jake, quick check-in. How are you today?
I'm good, but today I had a wow moment. I was looking at my calendar and I realized so many days are full, but I don't always remember what I did. And I thought, wait, I don't want 2026 to disappear like that.
Disappear like that. Oh, that's real. Because life can get busy and suddenly you're just surviving.
Exactly. And I don't want survival. I want progress, peace, self-respect.
Same. And today I caught myself doing something too. I was making a big 2026 plan in my head, and I felt stress in my chest. Like, Hannah, calm down. And I realized if my plan makes me feel heavy, it's not a winning plan.
If it feels heavy, it's not winning. Yeah.
So here's the truth. Ready? 2026 will happen anyway. The only question is, will you live it on autopilot or will you choose it?
And today, we choose it.
So today's episode is called Your Turn to Win. Not win like perfect, but win like you keep promises to yourself. You fix your time leaks, you stop drifting, and you finally feel proud when you look back.
And no, this is not a crazy episode where we tell you to wake up at 5 a.m., drink green juice, and become a new person by Tuesday.
By Tuesday, please. We're doing real life.
Real life, small steps, a simple system.
Also, just so you know, this is a B1 level episode.
So if you're intermediate, it's perfect. And if you're a strong beginner, you can still follow.
Take what you understand, repeat the useful lines, and let the rest wash over you like calm background music. That's still learning.
Still learning, yes.
And today, we'll give you a 2026 winning plan that actually works. How to catch your autopilot, spot your time leaks, subtract one thing that drains you, create a minimum winning day, build micro courage, and help your future self with simple systems.
And we'll use real situations, mornings, work stress, scrolling, spending, late nights, the normal stuff.
Quick reminder, if you enjoy the English Leap podcast, please like and subscribe. It really helps us grow.
And after you listen, leave a comment. In 2026, what is one thing you want to subtract? One habit, one stress, one time leak.
Even one sentence is perfect.
And because this is the English Leap podcast,
at the end, we'll do a short, calm word tour.
We'll slow down, collect the key words and phrases from today, and explain them with simple examples so they stay in your English.
Okay, before we begin, take one slow breath in.
And out.
No pressure, but also no more drifting. This is your turn. All right, let's start with the first idea.
Yeah, and honestly, the first sign is simple. Life starts to blur. Not explode, not crash, just blur.
Blur. Like you did a lot, but you can't remember it.
Exactly. The sentence is painful, but real. My days are full, but not memorable.
Whoa, yes. Full like a suitcase, but you open it and you're like, what is inside?
Only receipts and stress.
Exactly. And that blur feeling usually comes when you're busy, tired, and always reacting.
True. Last week I had meetings, messages, errands, and at night my wife asked, "How was your day?" And I said, "Good." Then I stopped, and I thought, wait, what even happened today?
What even happened? Yeah. That's scary.
Yeah, because it means I was awake, but not fully living.
See, blur is like taking photos with a dirty camera lens. You can take 200 pictures, but none of them feel sharp.
Dirty lens. Wow, that's exactly it.
And if you relate to this, don't blame yourself. Blur is just a signal, like your body saying, hey, recalibrate.
Yeah, and once you notice the blur, The next question is, what's causing it?
It's reaction mode. That's the real enemy.
Yeah, reaction mode is when you live by reacting, not choosing. It's not laziness.
Right. It's like your day is a browser, and pop-ups keep jumping out. Reply now, check this, urgent. And every pop-up steals your attention.
And my browser has 47 tabs open. One tab is English, and 46 tabs are chaos.
Same. And when you live like that, your brain gets tired fast.
Yeah, your mind has limited space. When too many tabs are open, everything slows down.
Yes. Then you try to do something meaningful, like English practice, and your brain is like, nope, too many tabs, not loading.
True. I sit down, I open the app, then my phone buzzes. I tell myself, I'll just reply fast. And then, whoa! 25 minutes later, I'm watching a video about a guy making pizza in the jungle.
Pizza in the jungle? See? The pop-ups won. Reaction mode took over.
True. And then you feel overwhelmed. Not because you can't do it, but because you've been pulled in 10 directions.
So the fix is not be tougher. The fix is tiny pauses. One breath before you click, a pause before you reply, a moment before you say yes.
Yeah, like closing one pop-up before you open the next. Not now, later.
And when you start creating those small pauses, you finally notice something important. The one quiet drain that's been stealing your day.
Yeah, you see the quiet drain, the one thing that steals your year in silence.
Quiet drain, like a leak you don't notice at first?
Right, it's like a tiny hole in your pocket. You're not throwing money away, but somehow you're always broke.
Good. So we don't try to fix everything. We pick one villain.
For some people, it's doom scrolling. For some, it's people-pleasing. For some, it's late nights. For some, it's overthinking.
Mine was overthinking. I would replay a conversation like it was a movie, again and again. I wanted the perfect reply. And at night, I felt burnout, but I didn't even move my body.
Whoa, burnout without moving? That's so real.
Yeah, my brain was running a marathon. My body was just sitting there like, excuse me?
Ma'am, we did nothing today.
True. And you?
Late nights. I would say one more thing, one more check, one more message, one more video. And then it becomes midnight, and Monday morning I'm on the brink.
On the brink. That edge feeling, like your patience is hanging by a thread.
So the move is cut back on the quiet drain, not punish yourself, just reduce it.
And when you cut back, you get something back. Energy, mental space, and momentum.
Momentum, yeah. Space creates momentum.
Okay, so now we have a clear base. Blur is the symptom, reaction mode is the cause, and the quiet drain is the villain. And now we ask the real question. What gives us power again?
Yeah, power comes from energy. Because discipline without energy is like trying to drive with an empty tank.
That picture is so clear. If the tank is empty, you can't push the car with motivation. It just stops.
Honestly, most people don't lack time. They lack fuel. They're depleted. And when you're depleted, even easy things feel heavy.
Whoa, true. Like, I will change my life, but you can't even answer one email without a long sigh?
Yep, and then you blame yourself.
Right, and your energy gets drained by tiny leaks all day. Reaction mode, people, notifications, stress. It's like your phone battery is dropping, but you don't know which app is secretly draining it.
And somehow it's always the app called overthinking.
Always. So in 2026, we protect energy like money, because energy is your currency.
If I spend it on nonsense, I'm broke by 3 p.m. Emotional bankruptcy.
And when you're broke, overwhelm gets louder and doom scrolling tries to take over.
Take over, yes. When energy is low, bad habits don't just visit, They move in.
So energy first means protect sleep, reduce mental load, lower stress, and stop leaking your evenings. Cut back where you can.
And once your energy is stable, now we can talk about something you can actually repeat, your baseline.
Yes, a perfect day is a myth. It's like saying, today nothing will go wrong. No traffic, no stress, no surprise messages, no mood changes.
And no one asks you anything ever. That's fantasy.
Right? So we don't chase perfect. We choose a minimum honest day, the smallest win you can repeat even on bad days.
Ah, that's the sweet spot. Small enough to do, big enough to count.
Think of it like a seat belt. It doesn't make the trip fancy, it just keeps you safe when the road is bumpy.
Yes, seatbelt energy. Quiet, simple, but it saves you when life shakes.
And it can be tiny. 10 minutes English, 10 minutes walk, no impulse buying or one early bedtime decision.
And here's the surprise. Tiny wins create momentum. Momentum is progress that starts pulling you forward.
Oh, I love that. It's like the movement starts helping you, not fighting you.
Like pushing a shopping cart. The first push feels dramatic. Then it rolls. Then it's like, oh, we're moving.
Yes. And minimum honest day protects you from overwhelm because it tells your brain, relax, just do the baseline.
But even with a baseline, you'll still miss days. That's normal.
Yeah, so now we need the recovery plan.
Yes, the real skill is not never falling off. The real skill is bouncing back fast.
Yes, coming back quickly. That's the superpower.
I used to miss one day and then disappear for a week, like I was on the brink of quitting every time.
Oh no, the dramatic brain strikes again. One mistake and it's over.
True. So we hit the reset button same day. No waiting for Monday. We recalibrate and get back on track.
I love that. Like a GPS. You miss a turn, it doesn't shame you, it just gives you a new route.
Exactly. 5 minutes. Pause. Breathe. Tidy one small thing. Do one tiny action.
Right. Tiny action is the proof. Even one small step tells your brain, I'm still in this.
And that fast restart builds resilience. Resilience is what makes 2026 different.
Yes, not big speeches, just resilience. Again and again.
That's the win, because when you can restart fast, you stop fearing setbacks.
So now we have fuel first, baseline next, recovery always. And with that, we can move to the next part.
Yeah, now we build the winning personality. Not the perfect person, the person who moves even when it's uncomfortable. The secret is micro courage. One brave moment a day.
Yes, one small brave act. Not huge, just daily.
Think of courage like a muscle. You don't lift a truck on day one, you lift something small, consistently, and the muscle grows.
Whoa, true. Day one courage is like, I will say one sentence, not I will give a TED talk.
Right. And your brave moment can be tiny. Send the email, start the lesson, speak up once, ask one question, say no once.
I remember a student who used to freeze when ordering coffee in English. Her brave moment was just, can I get a latte, please? That's it. But when she said it, her whole face changed, like, oh, I can.
That moment, oh, I can, it's powerful. It's like a light turning on.
Yes, that's identity being born, not from motivation, from action.
True. Micro courage creates momentum. It says, I'm the kind of person who shows up.
I love that. Showing up is the real flex. Quiet but strong.
But here's the thing. Micro courage needs protection because the world will try to pull your time away.
Right, and that's point 8. Boundaries are your shield in 2026. Without them, your goals don't survive.
Shield. Yeah, true.
Because if you're always available, you're always interrupted, and your life becomes reaction mode again.
Yeah, People don't mean to steal your time, but it happens. A message here, a request there, and suddenly your evening is gone.
It's like your day is a house with no door. Everyone walks in, everyone sits down, everyone eats your snacks.
And they don't even take off their shoes.
Exactly. So we draw the line early, before it becomes the last straw.
Draw the line.
And boundaries can be simple scripts. Not today. Let me get back to you. I can do 10 minutes.
10 minutes is such a good boundary. It's like saying, I'm kind, but I'm not a free buffet.
Exactly. And here's the key. Boundaries don't need anger. They need resolve.
Resolve. Yes.
Now, even with resolve, willpower gets tired. So we make boundaries easier by changing the setup around us.
Yep, that's point 9. Environment design is how you win without fighting yourself all day. You change the room, and the room changes you.
The room changes you. I like that.
Don't fight the river. Change the direction of the water. That's friction.
Yes. Friction means making bad habits annoying and good habits easy.
Like remove social apps from your home screen, log out, turn off notifications, don't save your card online if you impulse buy. And for good habits, keep your English app visible, put your notebook on the table, make the first step tiny.
Basically, make the good choice the lazy choice.
Exactly. Because when the setup is good, discipline stops feeling like a fight.
So, point 7 is courage, point 8 is protection, point 9 is setup. And together, they make your progress feel natural.
And now we're ready for the final piece, your compass and scoreboard, so you stay on track all year, not just in January.
Yeah, because motivation is loud in January. But February is very honest.
February is like, so you still want that goal or?
Exactly. So we need something quieter and stronger than motivation. We need direction and proof.
Direction and proof. One tells you where to go, the other proves you didn't stop.
Right. First, your compass. One word for 2026.
One word. Yeah.
Because when life gets noisy, you don't need a 50-page plan. You need one word that pulls you back.
It's like a North Star. You don't stare at it all day, but when you feel lost, it tells you where forward is.
North Star. Wow. Yes.
Your word could be calm, focus, courage, consistency, peace.
And you don't pick a cute word. You pick the word you actually need.
Yes, if you need calm, don't pick hustle.
Exactly. And once you choose your word, it becomes a filter.
Like when you're about to doom scroll, your word taps your shoulder. Is this calm? When you're about to say yes to everything, your word says, is this focus?
Taps your shoulder. Love that.
Now the second part is the scoreboard, because feelings are confusing.
Yes, moods lie, but actions don't.
Actions don't, right.
So you track 3 simple numbers each week, not 30, just 3.
For example, days you practiced English, early bedtime nights, no spend days, or reset days. How many times you hit the reset button instead of disappearing.
And this is where the magic happens. The scoreboard builds resilience.
Builds resilience, yeah.
Because it's like proof on paper. Even if your brain says you're not doing enough, the scoreboard says, look, you bounced back 4 times. You kept your baseline 5 days. That's real.
And that proof creates resolve. Quiet, strong resolve.
Quiet resolve.
So your compass guides your choices, and your scoreboard keeps you honest without being harsh.
And that's how the year stops blurring. You're not drifting anymore. You're building with direction.
And if you fall off, you recalibrate. You hit the reset button. You bounce back.
That's your turn to win.
Yeah. And now let's make sure these powerful words actually stay in your English, not just in your heart.
Stay in your English so it comes out when you need it.
Because motivation is nice, but vocabulary that sticks, that's a real souvenir.
A souvenir. I love that. All right. Welcome to our word tour.
In Word Tour, we slow down, we collect the key words, idioms, and phrasal verbs, and we explain them with simple meanings and examples.
Exactly. So you can use them in real life, at work, with friends, in your journal, anywhere.
Anywhere, in real conversations, that's the goal.
And don't rush. Just listen once, then listen again later. Let the words sink in.
All right, Word Tour time. The first word is recalibrate.
To recalibrate means to adjust your direction in a smarter way. You don't throw everything away, you just make a small correction and continue.
We used it like a life GPS. You miss a turn, and the GPS doesn't shout at you, it just recalibrates.
For example, I missed 2 days of practice, so I recalibrated and started again with 10 minutes.
Or, when my plan felt too heavy, I recalibrated and made it simpler.
Next word, momentum.
Yeah, this one is powerful.
Momentum is the feeling of progress that builds. At first, it's hard to start, but after a few small wins, moving forward becomes easier.
It's like pushing a shopping cart. The first push feels heavy, then suddenly it rolls. That rolling feeling is momentum.
For example, after 3 days of English practice, I felt momentum.
Or one small win gave me momentum for the whole week. Next word is overwhelm.
Yes, very real.
Overwhelm is the feeling of having too much at once. Your mind feels crowded, and even small tasks feel heavy.
And when you're overwhelmed, you often put things off, not because you're lazy, but because your brain feels full.
For example, I felt overwhelmed, so I chose one small task.
Or, too many goals overwhelmed me, so I focused on my minimum honest day. Next word, burnout.
Yeah, that deep tired.
Burnout is deep exhaustion from stress or too much work for too long. It's not just I'm sleepy, it's I feel empty.
And burnout can sneak up on you. You keep going, and then suddenly you crash.
For example, I was close to burnout, so I cut back and rested.
Or working late every night can lead to burnout. Next word is resilience.
Oh yes, this is a winning word.
Resilience is your ability to recover after a setback. It's not about never falling, it's about bouncing back.
Resilience is like a rubber band. It stretches, but it doesn't break.
For example, her resilience helped her restart after a hard week.
Or resilience is doing a same-day reset instead of quitting. Next word is friction.
Yeah, this one is smart.
Friction means something that makes a habit harder or easier to do. You can add friction to bad habits and remove friction from good habits.
Like, if you log out of social media, you added friction. If your English app is on your home screen, you removed friction.
For example, I added friction by deleting the app from my home screen.
Or I removed friction by keeping my notebook on the table. Next word is resolve.
Strong and calm.
Resolve is strong determination. It's a firm decision inside you, even when you don't feel motivated.
Resolve is quieter than motivation, but stronger.
For example, I had resolve, so I stopped putting it off.
Or, her resolve helped her draw the line with distractions.
A wake-up call.
Next is an idiom, a wake-up call.
Yeah, that moment that shocks you a little.
A wake-up call is something that makes you suddenly realize, I need to change. It pushes you to pay attention.
Like when you look back and think, whoa, the year is blurring. That can be a wake-up call.
For example, Missing the deadline was a wake-up call for me.
Or, my health check was a wake-up call, so I changed my routine.
Next idiom is hit the reset button.
Ah, yes, we love this one.
To hit the reset button means to start again after a mistake. You don't wait for next week, you restart now.
It's a kind way to treat yourself. You recalibrate instead of quitting.
For example, after a bad morning, I hit the reset button and studied for 10 minutes.
Or, we argued, then we hit the reset button and spoke calmly.
Next idiom, draw the line.
Oh yes, boundaries.
To draw the line means to set a clear limit. You decide what you will accept and what you will not accept.
It's like putting a fence around your peace.
For example, I drew the line and stopped replying to work messages after 10 p.m.
Or, she drew the line when people kept taking over her time. Next idiom is the last straw.
This one is very emotional.
The last straw is the final small problem that makes you say, enough. It's not always one big thing. Sometimes it's many small things, then one more, and that's the last straw.
But we don't want to wait for the last straw. We want to set boundaries early.
For example, late nights were the last straw, so I changed my routine.
Or, that rude comment was the last straw, and I decided to step back. Next idiom, on the brink.
Yeah, like standing on the edge.
On the brink means very close to something, often something negative, like quitting, crying, or burnout.
When you say, I'm on the brink, it means I'm almost there. I can feel it.
For example, I was on the brink of quitting, so I hit the reset button.
Or, she was on the brink of burnout, so she cut back and rested. Next phrasal verb is bounce back.
Oh yes, one of the best.
Bounce back means recover quickly after a setback. You don't stay down, you come back.
It's resilience in action.
For example, I bounced back after a bad week and restarted fast.
Or, he bounced back after the mistake and stayed calm. Next phrasal verb, take over.
Yeah, this one is very common.
Take over means control something, often in a negative way, like when a habit controls your time or mood.
We said doom scrolling can take over your evenings, like it grabs the steering wheel.
For example, stress took over my mind, so I couldn't focus.
Or, scrolling took over my nights, so I cut back. Last one, cut back.
Nice, very practical.
Cut back means reduce something, not stop forever, just reduce. It's a friendly word. It feels possible.
For example, I cut back on doom scrolling and felt more energy.
Or, she cut back on spending and stopped impulse buying.
Okay, that was our word tour.
And if you want, choose just one word today and try to use it in a sentence. That's how it becomes yours.
Now, before we go, let's just sit with one small idea.
Yeah, not 10 ideas, just one.
If you remember only one thing from today, let it be this. A year doesn't change with a big speech. It changes with one small, repeatable choice.
True. And you don't have to fix everything overnight. Just choose one tiny upgrade this week.
Maybe you protect your energy one night. Maybe you cut back on one quiet drain. Maybe you do your minimum honest day. Just 10 minutes.
And if you want to make it real, leave us one comment.
Yes, write one line. This week I will, and finish it in your own words.
We read your comments, and they really help other listeners too.
And if this episode helped you, please like and subscribe. It tells YouTube, yes, more of this, please.
We're really proud of you for staying with us till the end.
This is Anna.
This is Jake.
And you've been listening to the English Leap podcast. Bye!
Your progress doesn't end here. To continue advancing your English skills, click on the next video or explore the additional videos we've thoughtfully selected for you.